So, as the lying legacy corporate corrupt mainstream media, the Biden White House working hand in hand with Alvin Bragg and the justice system do everything they can to try to drag Trump through the mud with salacious details over Stormy Daniels, Hush Money, Michael Cohen, etc., etc., etc. Two things have happened. Number one, the American people don't care, and Trump's poll numbers keep rising, and the mainstream media is losing their minds over that. But number two, while they want to magnify whatever, if ever, what might have happened between Donald Trump and Sloppy Daniels, Creeper Joe and his pervert family get a pass. And even Snopes has stepped in and said, the Ashley Biden diary is real.
Let's get ready to rumble! You can't handle the truth. I'm surviving at the top of the line!
Hi, I'm Pastor Marty. This is the Afternoon Drive. Please make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Once you are, smack the bell, click the word all. That'll give you a notification of my rants, my ravings, my undeniably flawless reasonings. Please like and share this video. That's how we get the word out that we're here. Welcome to the Afternoon Drive.
Joe Biden, he's the man with the Biden touch, a creepy touch.
So as they continue to draw out and drum up that Donald Trump is this threat to democracy, and he's misogynist, he's a sexist, he's a rapist, and he is going to kill democracy. Those are all the things that Joe Biden is. Did you see that Joe Biden just signed over all of America's sovereign rights when it comes to another world pandemic? Who, the World Health Organization, now by stroke of a pen from Joe Biden, has the authority to mandate what we will do here in the United States in the ways of lockdowns, social distancing, masking, treatments, mandated vaccines, etc., etc., etc. It is Joe Biden and the Democrats who petition and pressure social media platforms to censor, remove content that they don't like, they don't agree with, goes against their narrative. We can go over and over and over all the things that the Biden administration has done as they are the existential threat to democracy. And then, of course, to refer to anyone that has a view contrary to theirs or might support Donald Trump, just call them a racist. If you live in rural America, you're a racist. If you're the working class, the working poor, you're a racist. This is the Democratic Party. This is Joe Biden. They hate the average American. They only want the simpleton morons who do as they're told, vote as they are instructed. Why do you think they have rolled the red carpet out and they care nothing about the surge on the border? Because they're simply trying to import a new group of dependent people who will do as they're told. It is no more complicated than that. That all said, as the media is not gaining steam over the steaminess of Stormy Daniels and Donald Trump, and I told you that's because there's no TV cameras in there. And, you know, it actually would have played even more into Donald Trump's favor if the American people could have actually seen Stormy Daniels and how she acted on the stand, watched Michael Cohen try to go for an Academy Award performance of being, humble and non-boisterous. Yet just months ago, he's posting up videos calling Trump mother effer, and I'm going to run against you, and I'm going to beat you because you're nothing but an orange oompa loompa. I mean, just nasty, vile. You know, Michael Cohen, who's lied to Congress, lied to the FBI, lied to the Department of Justice, lied. Now all of a sudden, you know, you've got the prosecution in Manhattan trying to convince that jury that now Michael Cohen is finally telling the truth. Yeah, I don't think the jury's buying it. I actually think Trump might actually get a hung jury on this one. I think there'll be a couple people on that jury that see through all of this. But because there's no TV cameras in there, the media is just beside itself that the American people are on Trump trial indictment fatigue. They've had it. And by the tens of thousands, more supporters are coming Donald Trump's way every day, and he just keeps rising in the polls in every swing state. And I'm telling you, there are states they are not looking at. They just think it's an automatic win for Biden, and I'm telling you, Donald Trump is going to run the board on election night. That said, we were first told that the Hunter Biden laptop was Russian disinformation. Why? Over 20 of the alphabet agencies signed off that it was nothing. And then finally they had to admit it was something. It was the real deal. It was Hunter's laptop with all of his, you know, drug-laced photos of him doing crack and being stoned and having sex, what looks like minors, and, you know, leaving his wife to hook up with his dead brother's widow. I mean, just vile, nasty. Well, there was the Ashley Biden diary that was sold to Operation Veritas, and then it was relinquished again. You can now read it online. And we've talked about this, and Creeper Joe taking showers with his daughter. All the fact checkers stepped in to immediately say, this cannot be substantiated. This from Snopes.com, and certainly not right-wing, not supportive of Donald Trump. This from Snopes.com. On April 29th, 2024, Snopes changed the rating of this fact check from unproven to true, based on the testimony provided by Ashley Biden. In an April 8th letter to the New York judge requesting jail time for one of the two people convicted of stealing her diary, Biden wrote, quote, I will forever have to deal with the fact that my personal journal can be viewed online. This is an admission by Ashley that the diary that is online is in fact hers. She's saying it's hers, and the details in there about her father taking showers with her and her not wanting to be home or awake or around when it was shower time if Joe Biden was there. So congratulations. If Nancy Botox Pelosi and other fomenting vermin in the media like Donnie Deutsch can look into the TV cameras now and say, no more pass on you voters for Donald Trump. You don't just get to say, I'm voting for Donald Trump. There's certain things he does that I don't like, but no. You're part of the threat. You're part of the problem. Well, congratulations. If you vote for Joe, you're voting for a pedo. So I can use that same logic too. Pedo Joe. Have we forgotten that there was an allegation made against him from a former staffer? The media completely killed that story. Killed it. And now she's basically living in hiding somewhere.
And I was walking to the Capitol, through the Russell building. You go down the stairs, you go down, and then it was somewhere in either the Russell or Capitol, I'm not sure, in an alcove. But we were in a semi-private place. It wasn't completely private. He was at first talking to someone. They went away, and then he said, come here. And then when I gave him the gym bag, it happened all in one motion almost. And he had me against the wall. And then his hands were down my skirt, and up my skirt, and I was wearing I wasn't wearing tights or anything, and he then with his hand you know went from there and entered me with his hand, and as he was trying to kiss me and saying things to me, his hands were down my skirt and up my skirt, and I was wearing I wasn't wearing tights or anything. He then with his hand went from there and entered. He then with his hand went from there and entered.
So we have Ashley Biden, who's got a history of substance abuse, wrecked relationships, is obviously suffering all kinds of trauma from being sexualized at a young age, having sex with her friends at a young age, her father showering with her, which probably wasn't appropriate, all of the sex stuff going on around her. I have no doubt she witnessed things in that Biden household, the likes of which you and I can't believe. I think Joe is exactly what we always thought him to be, an absolute head-sniffing, creepy pervert. Just an absolute pervert. And look at Hunter Biden. What a degenerate, pervert, slob he is. Donald Trump Jr. doesn't act like this. Eric Trump Jr. doesn't act like this. Tiffany, Ivanka, Barron, none of them act like this. And what's amazing is if any of this had been hinted that it was a Trump behavior, if this was Don Jr.'s laptop, if this was Ivanka writing in a diary, when my dad takes a shower with me, it creeps me out. Are you kidding? Do any of us have any reserve on how the media would foment over this, and it would be 24/7 nonstop, rewriting statutes of limitations to put Donald Trump in jail for bathing with his teenage daughter? But because it's Joe Biden, and the liberals always get a pass. They get a pass on everything. As they project their morality on the rest of us, we find out what just absolute degenerate pigs they are. Harvey Weinstein, case in point. Jeffrey Epstein, case in point. And all the people that partied with these guys and wanted in with these guys, from the Clintons to the Obamas. And then when the big secrets can't be kept anymore, how the Clintons and the Obamas act like Harvey who? Jeffrey who? Never heard of him. The same is true with Joe Biden. I mean, just an absolute reprehensible, vile, immoral, proven what a liar he is, what a plagiarist he is. He had to give up his first-time presidential run because he was called out on his continual lies. He has just gut-wrenchingly awful character. I don't care if you think he's a nice old man. He was going to bring America back to being a nice, huggy place. Yeah, he's a pedo. And we all know what the Trump family would be going through if any of them had been accused of this. And the double standard pass the media gives Joe Biden. But now, even a leftist organization like Snopes has said, we can't cover for this anymore. We can't say it's unproven. Ashley has admitted what you're seeing online is hers, that she wrote it. It's true. So if the document's true, then we have to assume what she wrote is, come on, say it, true. Creepy Joe showering with his daughter.